Hey, y'all, back again in the book of Proverbs, and tonight we're in chapter 27. We'll study verse 7, and the New Living Translation reads, "A person who is full refuses honey, but even bitter food tastes sweet to the hungry." What I love about the Bible is though the words are black and white, sometimes the meaning goes deeper than the page. We can see that here in this verse. When we read it, it says that we are hungry for food, and that is absolutely correct. But satiety isn't always about the physical state. It can also be applied to the mental state. When we are full of love and trust and respect, communication, all the healthy habits, we can reject other offerings that pose as honey. When you get hungry, but you don't really know what it is that you want, you start snacking on stuff all around, right? That's the physical state. The mental state would look something like maybe no one's ever taught you who it is that you are. So you start believing the things that people tell you about yourself. And there are these little snack sized portions of these backhanded comments that take root in your heart because you didn't know how to defend against their attack. All your life, you've been told that you are not enough in some kind of capacity. So one day you look in the mirror and you don't even see the physical of who it is that you are, but all you see is this broken collage of insult and shame and disgrace and scorn, because that is what the enemy wants you to believe. He wants you to be hungry, so you stay in this state of depravity in hopes of searching for someone who will say something about you that is worth believing. But God has already said, "I am." We are made in the image of God, so everything that He says about Himself is who we are also. Yes, your parents birthed you and put you here on this earth, but it was God who looked through the tunnel of time and saw that you would be standing exactly where you are, looking for something that you will never find in people, because God has created everything. So who is man to challenge who it is that you are when God has already called you to be somebody? He sees you and He wants to use you. All you have to do is open your heart and surrender, and not in the way that the world says what that means. It doesn't mean that you become some kind of prisoner and you lose identity and will and freedom. It's just the opposite. You will find joy and peace and fulfillment. Stop accepting bite-sized, bitter food for a taste of honey, because you won't find it in people. The best decision that you will ever make is to let God feed you. So I want you to read Proverbs chapter 27 and leave me a comment with a verse that stands out the most to you and why.